What if your program could instantly convert kilometers into miles, Celsius into Fahrenheit, kilograms into pounds? Today, we're building a tool that millions of people use every day, a unit converter that transforms measurements in the blink of an eye. This is Project 2 in the Python Universe series. By the end, you'll have built a real tool, the kind people actually use in travel apps, weather apps, fitness trackers, and scientific calculators worldwide. Let's see the finished application first. A user enters 10 kilometers. The converter processes it instantly. Output, 21 miles. Then 100 degrees Celsius becomes 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Input, convert, output. Clean, simple, powerful. Different countries use different measurement systems. The United States uses miles, Fahrenheit, and pounds. Most of the world uses kilometers, Celsius, and kilograms. This disconnect creates confusion. Conversion isn't optional, it's everywhere. Every converter follows the same pipeline. First, collect user input. Second, store it in a variable. Third, perform the calculation. Fourth, format the result beautifully. Fifth, display it to the user. 5 steps. One powerful system. First, we need information from the user. We use the input function to ask a question, then float to convert that text into a number we can calculate with. Distance equals float. Input, enter kilometers. That's your data source. The user's value needs a home. That's where variables come in. Think of them as labeled containers in a massive storage facility. Each container holds one piece of information: distance, temperature, weight. Data at rest, waiting to be transformed. Now the real magic begins. Miles equals kilometers times 0. 621,371. 1 kilometer equals about 0. 621 miles. We multiply the user's input by this conversion factor. 10 kilometers becomes 21 miles. Mathematics transforms reality. The engine is running. Every conversion has a magic number. Kilometers to miles, multiply by 0. 621,371. Pounds to kilograms, multiply by 0. 453,592. These constants are bridges between measurement systems. You don't memorize them. You store them in code. Some conversions require formulas, not just multiplication. Fahrenheit equals Celsius times 9 divided by 5 plus 32. 0 degrees Celsius, water freezes, becomes 32 degrees Fahrenheit. 100 degrees Celsius, water boils, becomes 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Same substance, different scales. One formula bridges them. A conversion is only useful if people can read it. We use f-strings to format output beautifully. Print, f-string, kilometers km equals miles with 2 decimal places. The colon, dot, 2, f limits precision. Raw numbers become polished results. Let's build the complete distance converter from scratch. First, collect input with float and input. Second, store it in the kilometers variable. Third, calculate miles equals kilometers times 0. 621,371. Fourth, format and print with an f-string. Done. Your first working converter. Now the temperature converter. Collect Celsius with float and input. Calculate Fahrenheit equals Celsius times 9 divided by 5 plus 32. Format and print with an f-string. Another working tool. Same pattern, different formula. Watch the entire pipeline in motion. User input flows into variables. Variables feed calculations. Calculations produce results. Results flow into formatted strings. Strings appear on screen. This is how information transforms. This is software. Pause for a moment. You didn't just practice Python syntax. You built something real. Travel apps convert distance this way. Weather apps convert temperature this way. Fitness apps convert weight this way. The same pattern you just learned. Real developers never stop improving. You could add weight conversion, kilograms to pounds. Currency conversion, dollars to euros. A menu system so users choose which conversion they want. Multiple converters in one program. Keep building. This pattern, input, calculate, output, appears everywhere in software. E-commerce sites calculate prices and taxes. Banking apps calculate interest. Gaming engines calculate physics. You've learned one of the fundamental patterns of programming. You mastered collecting user input with the input function, storing data in variables, performing calculations with operators and formulas, formatting output with f-strings, and structuring a complete program from start to finish. These are core skills. In Project 1, you built a calculator that performed operations. In Project 2, you built a converter that transforms information. Your programs are evolving. They're collecting data, processing it, and presenting results beautifully. Your programs can now process information. Next, they'll learn to make decisions. If statements, else clauses, belief branches, programs that choose different paths based on conditions. The logic gates are opening. Control flow is next.